tell us a little bit your experience with Tyson. What was your and George, of course, yeah. What were your thoughts about Tyson when you met him?
Yeah, well, I covered a bunch of his fights, including the time he bit Evander's ear in Vegas. I covered that fight with Steve Brunt from the Globe and I guess Rick Fraser from the Star. And a lot of people talk about that fight and him and Mike biting Holyfield's ear. But another big story was afterwards was all these gang guys from LA who were at that fight in Vegas were shooting in the casino at the hotel afterwards. So for the first time in years or ever, they had to shut down the casino on a huge betting weekend. You know, when there's a heavyweight title fight in Vegas, the hotels are packed with fans betting big money. And I remember they had to shut down the casino, and the organizers they walked Steve Brunt and I through the casino, and it was closed. It was so weird seeing this gigantic Vegas casino completely closed because there was some shooting and gang fights and stuff. And Steve Brunt, by the way, ended up taking more notes than I did. And if I remember, ended up winning a national newspaper award for the whole scene. And I was so dopey. I remember thinking, maybe I should have just written more about the background than Mike biting the ear, which it's a lesson learned, right? So then anyway, I covered a bunch of his fights. You know, he'd get to know certain writers, mostly the American guys and a few Brits. But he got to know me a little bit. And then when he had his one-man show, I flew to Vegas to do a one-on-one sit-down with him. And it was supposed to be like a one-feature story. I think they were giving me 25 minutes. And it ended up turning into about an hour because we really got on. And at one point, I said to him, by the way, George Chuvalo says hello. And he went into this, loved George, talked about George's career. Then he started on about a 20-minute nice lecture about Canadian boxing, going back to the turn of the century with George Dixon and Sam Langford and who they fought for. He was a boxing historian. He loved Canadians. He used to train with the Hiltons when they drive down from Montreal to the Catskills. And he goes, those MFers are crazy. And